Commissioners, would you all please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'm Barb Lewis, President of the Board. To my left is to my right's fellow Commissioner Gary Merrill. To my left is our Vice President Jeff Benton, and our Administrator Tracy Davies, our Deputy Administrator Don Houston, and also our Deputy Administrator and General Counsel Eric Hostetler, and our clerks Jennifer Walraven and Brandy Wilson. We can begin.
Resolution number 25-461, in the matter of approving electronic record of proceedings for a regular meeting held June 16th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-461. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
For public comment today, we have Roxanne for Boardman's Art Park.
Welcome, Roxanne.
Sorry. So, for the record, I suppose, Roxanne Amadon, 161 West Winter Street, Delaware. I'm the Executive Director for the Arts Park. I'm here today to thank you and honor you for your support of the Whimsy venue entrance. We have erected that. You provided monies from the community enhancement grant for us for that, and it has been put up. If you haven't seen it, I wanted to show you this picture.
Sure.
This is the new entrance off of William Street. The two side panels are mosaics, designed panels that were created by the community and will be erected in the next week or two. The stars at the top will be made of iridescent resin like this.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that'll be similar to the canopy that will be over the stage that we're putting in place. In appreciation for what you provided, we are also putting a resin brick in the floor of the entrance that will commemorate your support of the park. So I'll bring this up, and then and Barb, this is for your desk.
Oh, my, thank you.
I've,
Whimsy Venue 2025.
Whimsy Venue 2025.
Oh.
Heavy. I think it wasn't letting go of it.
Yeah,
Commissioner
thank
Merrill and Benton have already received theirs, and I saw them at another function.
Oh, thank you.
While I'm here, I also wanted to point out that that our park is going strong. Your support has helped us develop the park quite a bit over the last few years, and this year we have on that list 18 events that we are conducting. There are actually another Wizard Festival that's being added in October, so there will be 19 programs this year, bringing around 9,000 people into the community, which is about $750,000 of economic benefit for Delaware. And we expect to grow from there. And so I think that's it. Thank you.
I was going to ask you to talk about some of the activities, but you beat me to it.
Yeah, here we are. Yeah, so this weekend is the Beer and Wine Festival. This past weekend we had a garden tour in the neighborhood, and we also had what is a health and wellness festival called Resi Fest at the park. So all the proceeds go to help with our development and growth and the community.
Yeah.
So, our mission is to connect people through creative experiences and unique events, and we hope we're doing that well.
If you could just give an overview of the stage, I think everybody
sure.
would appreciate an update on that. I know you worked extremely hard. We got support from Senator Brenner and others. I know we wrote letters of support. Jane in the background is now on your board. She's been a huge help. So the stage is going to really, I think, help transform the park and create a downtown Delaware experience.
You said it all for me. That's great.
Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. So the stage is will also be made of the iridescent resin. It'll be a steel structure, of course, and it has a canopy that comes up, and it looks very organic coming out of the ground. It'll be about 60 feet wide, about 40 feet deep, and about 20 feet in the air, and it'll be also of that resin in a series of interlocking stars. They'll also be lit up, so the ribs will be lit with that rope lighting that goes up, and then there'll be stage lights that are for the performers and speakers, and then there'll be lights and speakers at the pergola in the center of the park too, so that we can be very atmospheric as we have programming.
And I know you're getting close to starting construction.
The fence has gone in, the gate's gone in. In terms of the stage, we were waiting on one last round of engineering for the footers, because it's a big old heavy thing, and Jerry Warner wants to make sure it's going to work well. So we sent it back to the engineers, and we got that back on Friday. So if that gets approved, we'll be ready to go in the next couple of weeks. So I expect it to be, I'd like it to be done by the time we do the symphony program in late August.
Gee.
Yeah.
When did you begin work on the arts part?
In 2017, it was a reclamation project done by the neighborhood association with the school district. So
Okay.
we said, hey, we want to have this little green space and keep it, can we? And Paul Kraft said, okay. He was superintendent of the schools at the time. And then after 2 years, we decided to incorporate as a separate entity so that we could pursue grants differently. It wasn't really a neighborhood association function anymore. It got too big.
I remember she gave me a tour, it must have been that year, and we got rained on us pretty heavily. I don't
Yeah.
remember that or not.
You came out anyway. Thank you.
Boy, that's terrific. You've done a wonderful, wonderful job.
Thank you. Well, it
Talk
takes
about creative. Oh
takes
my
a lot of people. I mean, this festival this weekend, we'll have almost 90 volunteers that'll come and help put this together. So it takes a lot, and it's really, we really connect a lot of people and try to leverage their skill and strengths to bring the park to life.
Right, and right in the community too, literally.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
And the organization is all volunteer still, by the way.
Uh-huh.
So it's not like we don't make big salaries here. Just a lot of love.
Oh, boy, thank you so much for coming in. This is great. Really
Yeah.
appreciate the update.
Well, come see us.
Yeah,
Thank
Thank
and-
you.
Yeah, thanks. I was just going to say, as a proud Boardman alumni,
Yeah.
I'm delighted to see.
Even have the mug. to
Yeah, I got a
prove it.
mug. No, it's really neat to see this materialize after so many years of planning and work on your behalf, and then again, the whole team. But it's really going to be nice for downtown Delaware and the whole city, really.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'll take my brick back.
Oh, yes. Yeah. There we go. Thank you. All right.
Okay, item number 3, resolution number 25-462, in the matter of approving purchase orders and endowed certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 0620, memo transfers in batch number MT APR 0620, and procurement card payments in batch number PC APR 0620.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-462. Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Resolution number 25-463, in the matter of approving a transfer of funds for the Title Administration Fund.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. Justin Navi, Director of Finance. This item's been submitted for a cash transfer from the Idle Title Fund to the General Fund, and these monies will be used to support the wages and benefits of a courthouse deputy.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-463. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-464, in the matter of approving an amendment to the use of a procurement card for the 911 Department.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Thanks, Commissioners. This second item is for the issuance of a new P card to an employee in the 911 Department. This is attributed to a recent retirement for an employee that was a P card holder.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-464. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Resolution number 25-465, in the matter of approving a transfer of funds for the Sheriff's Office.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, McElroy, Finance Director, Sheriff's Office. This is transferring the county match portion of the grant that will be starting July 1st for our DTF group. So it's just the county match.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-465. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Resolution number 25-466, in the matter of authorizing the submitting of an application for the Victims of Crime and State Victims Assistance Grants for victim services.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Nicole Ford with the Delaware County Prosecutor's Office. Once again, I'm here asking for us, for our Victim Services Unit in the Delaware County Prosecutor's Office to apply for renewal of our grants of Victims of Crime Act and our State Victims Assistance Grants. The grant period runs from October 1st of 2025 through September 30th of 2026. And this would do a partial compensation for our Victims Director, Trish Wright, and our 3 victim advocates, Caitlin Groh, Megan Powell, and Meg Dillman. They continue to support our victims of crime as well as uphold the law by statute to provide victims assistance. We are requesting federal VOCA funds in the amount of $79,726.50, which includes a local match by the commissioners of $15,945.30, and we are requesting $2,106 in state SBAA funds, which requires no local match. We would again have the opportunity to renew the grants in 2026, and these are the same amounts that we've received for numerous years.
Okay. I know that some of the federal funding was cut off, wasn't it? Was it for this program?
It was, but they told us to hold the exact same amounts that we had
Okay.
received this previous year. So
Okay.
normally they have insight onto whether our funds are going to be cut or they're going to be increased. And I would say probably in the last 15 years, it's fluctuated, but in the last 5 years, everything's held steady.
Okay. Oh, good, good. Any other questions? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-466. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you.
Resolution number 25-467, in the matter of authorizing the submitted of an amended application for the Ohio Attorney General's opioid remediation grant program for the Sheriff's Office.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Cassie Neff from the Delaware County Sheriff's Office. So we received clarification from the Attorney General's office that we are eligible to pursue both of their grants. So we are asking to amend our grant application to do so. The funds will be used to expand, not supplement, our existing medicated assisted treatment program within the jail. Our MAT program was originally established and has continuously operated through grant funding since its inception. These grants have covered both the cost of medication and key program supports. However, those funding sources have now expired. At present, we are utilizing the remaining inventory of the MAT medications purchased under prior grants. Once those supplies are exhausted, the program will not be able to continue unless the county agrees to absorb the ongoing cost of the medications. The first $50,000 of the requested funding will be allocated under the designated medication and medical supplies line item in alignment with the cap specified in the grant guidance, and the remaining $200,000 will be categorized under the broader program grant amount and is necessary to support the work of the Addiction Services Coordination. Specifically, this portion of medication use supports the work of our existing MAT program in the jail, myself, our program coordinator, our jail physician, our charge nurse, and our mental health clinician, whom oversees screening, case management, MAT education, and coordination. MAT injections are administered following a clinical assessment and integrated into the jail's broader reentry programs. The medications serve as a vital tool for this team to engage high-risk inmates in long-term recovery services as part of the comprehensive treatment approach. These medications expand the program's ability to provide comprehensive individual addiction treatment in the jail.
Wow, a good explanation. Yeah. Boy, thank heavens that, so glad that we can apply for this.
Yes.
It's really important, boy. And thank you for your work as always, Cassie, in all of this.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-467, Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cassie.
Resolution number 25-468, in the matter of approving a service agreement between the Delaware County Board of Commissioners and Elite Air LLC, a Daniken company, for replacement of the roof at the HVAC unit at the Delaware County Jail.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, John Melvin, Director of Facilities. As noted, this will replace the rooftop air handler on the dorm at the jail. This is the original unit. We do have one leg that is currently offline. The reason we're looking at replacing this unit is it has the older discontinued R22 refrigerant in it. So instead of trying just to rebuild it, we are looking at to replace the whole unit. We did submit, the jail submitted this as part of their capital grant, which they did not receive any funds for that. And the lead time just for the rooftop unit is about 24 to 26 weeks. We've already had some coordination meetings with the jail because it will require a crane to pick the unit up off and place the new one, at which point the dorm will have to be vacated. So we've already started planning this process, but you have
So
to add.
that means people have to be moved.
Yeah, yes, it'll take some
Inmates.
coordination.
Yeah, okay. Any other questions?
No.
Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-468, Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Thanks, John.
Resolution number 25-469, in the matter of approving a pipeline relocation and reimbursement agreement with Columbia Gas of Ohio for Dell TR 109 Roundabout, Big Walnut Phase 1, Pleasant Street intersection.
So
So,
moved.
second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Lee Bodnar with the Engineers Office. This resolution is for an agreement with the Columbia Gas Company to relocate a gas line in relation to the Big Walnut Roundabout project at the intersection of South Old Three Seas Highway and Tussock Street Road in Genoa Township. The project is scheduled to begin in this summer and be completed at some point next year, and we would recommend your approval.
Okay. It says, let me see, roundabout, Big Walnut and Tussock Street. Okay, all right,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-469, Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
And if I could, Commissioner Lewis, it's a three-way intersection. Hence Big
okay.
Walnut, Tussock Street Road, and Old Three Seas Highway.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to coordinate those three intersections.
Oh, I see.
They're not all.
Right,
it's
they're not all,
Yeah, they're not all
together, okay.
contiguous or directly in alignment. This roundabout will help formulate an alignment with them.
Okay.
Make site easier and travel much more efficient.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Lee.
Item number 11, resolution number 25-470, in the matter of approving an owner's agreement for Ashford of Berkshire.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Yes, Commissioners, for your consideration, this is a standard owner's agreement to pay for the developer to pay their fair share for road and drainage improvements associated with Ashford of Berkshire, which is a 8.4 acre site located at the northeast corner of South Wilson Road and South Galena Road in Berkshire Township, and we recommend your approval.
Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-470, Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Resolution number 25-471, in the matter of approving a contract of sale and purchase between Lasha A. Johnson, AKA Latasha A. Wieland, and the Board of Delaware County Commissioners for the project known as Del CR 51-2.09, County Line Road, Center Village Road, Duncan Plains, Wagner Road.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Yes, Commissioners, for your consideration, this resolution is for property acquisition in relation to a peanut-shaped roundabout located at the intersection of South County Line Road and Centerville Road in Harlem Township, and it also involves Monroe Township in Licking County. The project is scheduled to start this fall and be completed next year, and we recommend your approval.
Isn't this an ODOT funded project or
They
partially
are
funded?
contributing to this, yes, absolutely. And this is several roundabouts in that general
Yeah.
area. And it's all tied to the Intel project.
Right, okay.
Okay, vote please.
Vote on motion 25-471. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-472, in the matter of approving a right-of-way work permit summary sheet.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Yes, Commissioners, for your consideration, 8 utility right-of-way permits, they're standard permits, and we would recommend your approval.
Vote please.
Vote on motion 25-472. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you.
That brings us to administrator reports.
Nothing today, thank you.
I have nothing. Commissioner Benton.
Let's see, a couple things. We had Morpsey, actually, very busy week with Morpsey last week. We had the mobility and transportation regional meeting at the barn in Stratford, very well attended. A lot of folks from numerous different counties and talking about mobility and transportation. And our own Andy Volnick was there and talked about Delaware Transit. And good meeting. I'm also on a Morpsey committee to realign the Central Ohio Area Area Agency on Aging, COAAA. Very always complicated to say it, but they're going to. Right now, they're a division of the Columbus Parks and Recreation Department, which is where they were put 40 years ago or so when they were created. And they got 400 employees, handle thousands of customers in Central Ohio, and not the right place for an organization like that. So we're working on creating a regional council of governments, and in the 8 counties that participate. So that is moving forward, and we'll see how that goes next week, or actually this week should be the last meeting to give them the go-ahead to move forward with it. And then the counties get engaged with, do they want to participate in this regional council? And that'll happen over the coming months. But again, interesting organization and a needed change. And so I think we'll see how it goes. But that's what's going on.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Commissioner Merrill.
I was at a meeting with Bob Horrock, one of the topics he brought up, and
Yeah.
he commented about how thorough you were in your questions and research on it, so I'll pass that on as a compliment to you.
Yeah.
He may have also told you that.
Yeah.
The only other thing I'll mention today is Bruce, regarding the project out at 42
Bruce
Sawmill.
Yeah.
I introduced him to Main Street Thursday last week, so that he went very interested in making sure that they do nothing that will be negatively impacting that downtown area. And she was appreciative. We got them together and thought it was a good meeting.
Good.
So that's all I have.
We do have need for executive session.
We do. Resolution number 25-473, in the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of discipline, promotion, and compensation of a public employer or public official for pending or imminent litigation.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-473. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We're